Welcome back, guys. I'm BRAVExHERO, and today I'm going to show you some armor pieces that are worth picking up. Lately, I've been asked, Brave, how do you put builds together? Which I normally respond with the same response as always. You gotta have a lot of armor. Something that really helps me when it comes to crafting these builds is having enough armor with the proper stat distribution. Aside from making builds with these armor pieces, if you're someone who's limited on time, maybe you don't have enough time to grind the perfect chest piece, the leg piece, the gauntlets, the helmet. These are great options to have in your vault, if anything, if you're trying to come up with a build or just have good stat distribution for when you go into Iron Banner. Because at the end of the day, not everybody is a PvE master. Come on, guys, I stick to the Crucible as always. Which brings us to the main topic of this video. If this video does well, guys, I will make this into a series that gets released once a week. So you know what to do. Destroy that like button. Now, let's get into it, right? So for those who don't know, with the release of Destiny 2 Beyond Light, vendors now have new armor which have their stat rolls reset every week. Aside from their stat rolls being reset, this armor doesn't sunset for a few seasons. So I'll be going over some of the best armor pieces that stuck out for this week. It's not that many, guys. It'll be a quick video. And I'm going to give you examples of which of those armor pieces you need to get your hands on and which of those armor pieces are going to work for specific builds. Also, I will be splitting this video into 3 segments. First will be the Hunters, second will be the Titans, and the last will be the Warlocks. So feel free to skip around if you only need specific armor pieces for specific characters. For my Destiny enthusiasts out there, you might have all 3 characters, and it would be smart to put some of this extra armor in your vault. One thing to keep in mind that this armor does have semi-low stat rolls, but their stat distribution is on another level. So let's begin with the Hunter. Starting off with Zavala, we have the gauntlets for the Hunter, which have a pretty crazy breakdown of a 26 recovery and a 19 intellect. With mods, you can bump that intellect up to 29, and this would be great for anybody trying to use any exotics such as the Raiju's harness. Do keep in mind, this is an armor I'm probably going to pick up because I am a hunter that likes to have recovery and intellect for trials especially. Next, we're going to be moving on over to the Phobos Warden Mask, which has a pretty solid 24 mobility stat roll, which is great for anyone looking to maximize exotics revolving around the hunter class ability, such as the Dragon Shadow, the Gemini Jesters, and a few others. So this is a must-have in my opinion. Again, I will be picking this one up. Now, moving into the next one, we're going to have the Crucible Gauntlet, which has a stat breakdown of 22 mobility and 18 intellect. If you haven't caught my last video on the Mask of Bacchus, I've been enjoying that helmet, but one thing that really set me back was my gauntlets. I couldn't get a pair of gauntlets with a high mobility stat. This is something I'm going to be picking up. So if you're looking for something to cool down your mobility, you need gauntlets that really help you out that you can max at the current light level. Now let's move on to the Titan, which we're going to have the Phobos Warden Gauntlets over there at Zavala, which have a breakdown of 19 recovery and 16 intellect. In my opinion, these could be a bit better, but if you're lacking in your current recovery or intellect department, this might be something you're going to need to pick up. I know my punchy boy needs a faster cooldown so I can start using Behemoth more often in the Crucible, so this is going to get a for sure pickup and stay on my character. Next, we have the Crucible chest piece, which has a triple whammy breakdown of 22 recovery, 14 intellect, and 13 strength. Remember that you can always bump any of these stats up by 10 by attaching a mod to it. Any mod that you want to bump up, just attach a mod. So you can make that intellect to 24, you can make that strength to 23. Now, moving into the next one, guys, we do have the Crucible Titan leg armor, which have a really high recovery of 24 and an intellect of 17. This is a really good split for anybody looking to maximize their recovery and intellect for modes like trials and survival. Taking a look at what we just had, we had gauntlets, now we have a chest piece, now we have leg armor. If you're looking to run something with max recovery and intellect, picking up these 3 are deadly. Those last 3 armor pieces were highly focused on recovery and intellect. I'm sure next week we'll have something different, maybe something more in the strength department. Now let's move into the last Titan armor piece, which is going to be a helmet from Devron at the EDZ, which has a 26 recovery and a 19 strength, which if you are a Behemoth Titan and you love just meleeing people off the map, this is something that you might want to look into. Also, this pairs extremely well with the Heart of Inmost Light for even faster cooldowns. Guys, you can even double stack this helmet with a Bottom Tree Striker along with Syntheseps. Having that melee energy ready to go, you can really take advantage of frontal assault with this helmet and the Syntheseps. Moving on to the Warlock. What can I say? It's a sad week for you guys out there. It's a sad week for the floaty boys. You guys probably got the shaft this week. Only one armor piece stuck out to me, which can be found with our good old friend Devron. And it's a leg armor piece which has a really good breakdown of 22 recovery and 17 strength. This breakdown isn't bad at all. If you're a Warlock, you're always looking for higher recovery to get more rifts. You can pair this with the stag helmet and amplify that rift, recharge rate. Or again, if you're trying to focus towards strength, you might want to try something like a swashbuckler and celestial fire build. Or shoot, take it even further, swashbuckler, celestial fire, a cooldown on your strength to get your melee back faster, and Karnstein armlets. You have yourself a top tier build. That's going to be it for this week, guys. Maybe next week we'll have more armor pieces focused towards discipline or anything like that. Again, I'm making this video here because I know not a lot of players have time to go grind specific stat rolls. Maybe you're looking for a recovery build, maybe you're looking for a strength build, or maybe you're a hunter looking for a max mobility build. Go out there, grab a few of these. With that, thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate the support. You guys have a happy new year. And if you're new to the channel, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Like always, I'll catch you guys in the next video.